Good evening. My name is Helen Wangeshi. I am a board member at CYNESA. Today is Friday, which is the second day of our summit 2017. It has been a good and successful day. We started in the morning with a discussion by a panel of core team members who participated in the 2016 CITES in South Africa. In this panel, they discussed the proceedings at the CITES, including the various discussions and very heated debates about different animal species and their ranking. That, for example, what level of endangerment animals like elephants have, and they presented to us the different strategies that were applied for lobbying by different groups and different regional bodies. And we did learn about lobbying and the need for representation of young people in these forums. The most outstanding thing that came out was that from the 2016 CITES, it was passed that governments should have representation of young people in these meetings. So hopefully in the next CITES in Sri Lanka, it should be in 2019, there will be adequate representation of the youth. After that, we had group discussions. We had our delegates divided into two groups, a group from the East African region and the Southern African region, and we looked at the key wildlife issues in our two regions. So we identified the key concerns that we wanted to address, the challenges and opportunities that we saw in each of them, and we also strategized on the way forward and what we can do with the resources we have going forth. And we also identified who we can work with and the timelines within which we can implement these strategies. In the afternoon, I gave a presentation on CYNESA, which was titled Deconstructing CYNESA. So basically what I did was to break down CYNESA, what we are about, how the organization was formed, and what motivated the founder Allen and the people he called to join him and form the organization. So we looked at the structure, right from the board to the directors to the core team and the functions of each of these position holders, and how we can network and collaborate together to establish structures and support structures that already exist, so that we can work towards CYNESA's vision and to implement our mission. The other session we had this afternoon was a presentation by filmmaker Joan Kabugo, and she has given us strategies for social media communication, and also how we, even as people who are not experts in, for example, filmmaking and video, can make small clips or messages that tell stories that have not been told in ways that are easy to understand and that give a different picture of real stories. So far it has been a good day, and we look forward to tomorrow and successful.
My name is Joan Kabugu. I'm a writer, I'm a filmmaker, and had an awesome session here with our participants at the CYNESA conference. And I was talking about digital storytelling, and it's the basics of digital storytelling, which are pretty simple. We have what are you how are you telling your stories? What is the reason behind it? Is it activism? Is it to pass information? Is it to sort of investigate on an issue that is baffling you? And what tools are you using today? 2017, anybody can make a story, anybody can take a video, anybody can take a picture, but how do you do it to tell a story which can create change, or even go even higher and transform society? So we talked about the use of phone cameras and a bit of DSLR cameras, Canons, Nikons, and then finally the stories that you create, for them to be impactful. What digital platforms are you using? Are you using social media? Are you using Facebook Live, Instagram? Are you using WhatsApp? Are you using YouTube? And how can you use these tools and these platforms well?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tafara Ruimbo Dandadzi. I'm the Deputy Executive Director of CYNESA. I come from Zimbabwe. Today is the second day of the CYNESA Summit 2017, and today I was part of the group discussion on wildlife issues within Southern Africa, that being particularly Zimbabwe, South Africa, Zambia, Namibia, Mozambique. And we're discussing issues that affect our wildlife issues. We also discussed how we could go about it as youth to engage and address the issues of wildlife conservation. So during this group discussion, we found and discussed ways and means of how we can address our issues, to address them, and we focused on saying that we need to engage with our parishes, our local parishes. We need to engage with local government. We need to engage with chiefs and headmen. We also need to engage with members of parliament and look for ways to lobby memorandums for committees, portfolios in environmental issues. And what we saw as the most important issue was to engage university students who are part of the Catholic community, as we strongly believe that the future leaders of our countries will be coming from universities.
Hello, my name is Chihema Mhando, and I am here in Nairobi, Kenya for the CYNESA Summit 2017, representing the Tanzania chapter. And today was our second day of the summit. We had a lot of presentations, very exciting things, but most fascinating for me was to be able to work with my fellow East African region chapters to discuss on the challenges that we face in terms of wildlife conservation and to come up with the solutions that are deeply rooted from the Laudato Si. Thank you.
Je m'appelle Benoît Musabimana. Je suis le directeur national de CYNESA Rwanda. Et nous sommes à Nairobi dans un sommet sur l'environnement, comment nous pouvons préserver notre faune, ce qu'on appelle en anglais wildlife conservation. Et nous sommes des dirigeants venant de 6 pays d'Afrique, à savoir Zambia, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, and Kenya, and Zimbabwe. Et nous avons vu 2 thèmes aujourd'hui, c'est le deuxième jour. Nous avons étudié sur comment nous pouvons préserver notre faune, et nous avons étudié aussi sur comment créer des vidéos, comment communiquer avec notre entourage à travers les vidéos, à travers les social media, en créant des vidéos, des films sur l'environnement, en utilisant les téléphones, les caméras que nous pouvons trouver un peu partout dans notre entourage. Merci beaucoup.